welcome back to Rob's Garage Woodworking. Today I'm just going to show you briefly, this is I'm not sure, it's a 65 to a 75 Glendale Orbit. I'm not quite sure on the date yet. I haven't found out what it is exactly, and there's no year plate on it. But it's a cool old trailer, and I'm going to show you around. Old tank on it. Everything's pretty much intact, but there was a leak in the roof. Overall, it's in really good shape. Like, all the glass is there. See, they taped that one piece because it was sliding out, I guess. Everything's here. The steps there. The tires are flat, but it's been sitting since, I don't know, it's the 70s sometime. Anyway, so that's the Orbit. There's no rear bumper on this model, and the lines are straight. The back window doesn't have the louvered glass, but what they do have that's really cool is the glass around these have this nice little drip edge, which I think is a really great idea. Then over here on the back, out of the sun a little bit. So this is Glendale Mobile Homes. I don't know if you could see this. Strathroy, Ontario. Model 14, and then it's got the serial number, but it doesn't have a year. So it's got a little vent there. That's a vent by the stovetop. And again, another one of these louvered windows with the cap on it, the drip edge cap. Then over here, we have a spot where you do your water fill, I guess. Kind of neat. It's got the cover on it still. It's got the lock. I guess wherever they bought it, or where they bought it, was Miller Mobile Homes, Dundas Street in Cooksville, Ontario. Cooksville, I can't remember where that is. It's somewhere in Toronto now. I have to look that up. So, let's look on the inside and see what you think. Hopefully it's bright enough. I'll leave the door open. So here's the inside of the door. As you can see, lots of cobwebs and stuff. We got some shag carpeting going here. Okay. So, the one spot here, we've got the old ice box. It's got a sink. It's got one of the pump water faucets there. And then you've got a 3-burner stove. Underneath it, it's just some storage. And he's got like a single element there. It's just the wheel well back in there and some other garbage that was still in it. Okay, let's see here. The icebox. Icebox, kind of gross. Everything's kind of gross because it's old. Still got the old Cow brand baking soda in it. Alright. Then, over top of the stove, we've got some more drawers. And then, nothing really fancy here. Got ants in here. I don't know if you can see that ant cruising around. There he is. So, anyway, I'm guessing that's an ant. But whatever it is, they're eating into this thing. And there's all this piles of stuff here. I'm not sure what that stuff is from, but I'm guessing it's ants. Another cool thing this one had, the Coolin's camp stove toaster. And this one was from Canadian Tire Barrie, and it was 75 cents. And they used to have the stamps. I remember the stamps back in the day. Oh, and it has a cutlery tray, which is nice. You know, it's got some fuses, some buttons, some cutlery still. Silverware by the look of it. Some of it. Then over here we've got the table, which is down right now, and the cushions. The cushions look brand new on the back. On the front they're a little dirty. And then, so it's got the windows here on the side, front, the other side. Let me close this door. And then they have a little bit of overhead storage, and these are like sliding doors. So that's pretty neat. What else can I tell you about this? There's storage underneath here. There is a water tank there. Let's see if I can show you this. And it's like a galvanized water tank. It's all soldered together and stuff. Pretty neat. It's got an electric outlet here, and that bar there is for the table to lock it in. There's a little bit of, you can see that there's a little bit of rot there. You know, a little bit of moisture intrusion around the windows. You can see that, right? So, and on the other side, we actually have, oh, there's access to the storage there underneath the seat. There's a closet here, an old mirror. So inside the closet, okay, more bug poo, and I don't know what this is exactly. That's part of the propane for something. I'm not sure what yet. And then we have a Toronto Star, Toronto Daily Star, and this one is Friday, April the 23rd, 1971. And I'm not sure why that was in here, but that was sitting over top of the other wheel well in the bottom of the closet. Just sitting there. So I'm guessing this trailer is from at least 1971. Back in here, this is one of the other bunks. Oh, and there's this electric heater. So the guy actually lived in this trailer while he built his house. So he's got an electric heater, and he had the heater sitting here when I grabbed the trailer. It was sitting there, and then this was over here actually. So this old propane lantern has a huge old propane bottle. I don't know what year this is from, but it's pretty neat. Anyway, back to the bunks. So this bunk here, this piece of wood, oh, there's a little light there, burn a hole through it. This piece of wood here moves, and it goes back to that one. So this whole thing has a hinge in it, and you can hinge it back up. It hasn't moved in forever. I'm not going to move it right now. It's dirty and gross. But it suffice it to say that it folds back into those and up against the wall pretty much flush, right? And then this one down here, this turns into a couch, a gaucho or whatever they call it. So it folds up as well. And then you have the two windows. You have the lower windows back here. Those ones open, and the back one is like a sealed unit. Now, I'm not sure if he replaced that one or if they always came like that. I think it came like that, but I'm not 100% sure. And then here's some more of the ants cruising around. They go up and down here. They're really busy, back and forth, back and forth. The other plug. And then there's like a tabletop here. So when your couch is in couch position, see there's a little side table with some storage there, which I haven't been into yet. There's big piles of God only knows what over there. More over here too. Like I say, I haven't cleaned it yet. I gotta get rid of all the bugs somehow as well. Oh, and you can see the bottom here, how this bunk is set up. It just rests there, and it's supposed to be on this hinge, and somehow that's not supposed to fall in. I don't know how. But anyway, I would think that this support would have had to go on all the way across. When I rebuild it, I'll put that support all the way across. Anyway, and where was I? Oh yeah, so this thing folds into a couch. You've got a side table, and then you've got this little bit of counter space here that can be folded up, and that gives you more counter space, more prep space, workspace. And that's basically it. It comes up. You've got your roof vent, which is full of leaves. That one's broken. I gotta fix it. It also has this funky old light. What did it have? It has like a soap dish and I don't know, some kind of dispenser thing there. There's a paper towel roll on it. And then there's a little spot on the side here. I guess you can't see it, my finger's in the way. There's a spot on the side for, you know, cloths or whatever. So here, go back to the paper towel. Anyway, so that's okay. So if you have any information on this, this would be really cool. This is a Glendale Orbit from anywhere between 65 and 75, I hear. But I don't really have any information on them. But yeah, if you know anything about these, feel free to contact me, post something in the comments. I'd really love to hear more about them if you know anything about them, if you're into trailers, or if you know anything about the Glendale Corporation. It was a Canadian company, and it was out of Strathroy, Ontario. So anyway, give her a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe if you're into it. I'm going to rebuild this. It's going to take me some time. Like I say, I'm a very busy guy, as you can see from the videos. But yeah, like I said, if you have any information, let me know. And any questions, comments, feel free. And thanks for watching. Cheers.